I can't believe I'm doing something like this. That's like a day in the life of someone who's kind of like, I wouldn't know if I want to call it an eating disorder, to be honest, because I truly do not care at all about like my body image or my weight or whatever. It's just I can't stand certain textures of food, and food is just very, it's a stress. So there are certain foods for me that are like safe, and certain foods for me that are just like not safe. And technically any safe food can very easily, depending on my mind or how I feel, become a not safe food. You can always tell when restaurants or locations change recipes or start using like a different bread or a cheese or something, and it's just very. So it's 1 p.m. I got up, I think about like 11. I had tiny little IntelliSticks things, which is pretty common for me to have for like breakfast. I had a meal last night with my friends in Northern Niagara Falls. I don't remember what that time would have been, but I ate almost the full pizza, and then I have 2 slices of pizza left that are in my fridge. Planning to eat that for like lunch. Like I have dinner lunch. I've like named it like dunch, because I just basically have like one meal. I don't eat until like 3, 4, 5-ish. I also had a fucking Aero bar. I personally hate going out grocery shopping. It just stresses me out to see all the food that I won't eat, and it feels like people are paying attention to me and they're judging me and they're judging what I put in my cart. And I always think that when I go out that people look at my cart and they probably think I'm having like a party or something, because all I'm getting is like very simple junk food. I don't ever remember a time not having food be like one of my worst enemies, to be honest. Obviously when you're a kid, I think your parents put it up to kids just, you know, being a kid. I feel the need to clarify to people, because I understand that the way I eat and the way I act can be very triggering for some people, and a lot of people assume it's because of my body image. There was a period of time where I was actually like kind of struggling with my weight. To be honest, I didn't really care. Considered myself like chubby or whatever, but it wasn't. I gained that weight because of my medication, and I need to be on that medication. For fucking, I got the BPD, ADHD, OCD diagnoses fucking back to back to back, like all in the same day. You know, when they switched my medications and I went off my birth control, my Vyvanse dosage got like adjusted and stuff, like lost a lot of weight. So people assume that the correlation is that I have an eating disorder. I do say that I do have an eating disorder, and that's what's really difficult to connect to other people about how I've experienced my friends, is that for the most part when it comes to food, they have to adjust to me, and it's hard for people to be like, okay, let's go out to eat. Immediately there are so many places that I'll sit down there and I'll look at the menu and I'll just start crying. I don't know what anything's gonna taste like. I don't know what I think the fear is. I used to think it was related to my emetophobia, which is like fear of throwing up. My emetophobia is something that mainly bothered me when I was younger, something that I can absolutely manage and deal with now, and honestly my phobia doesn't really come up in my everyday life. God, talking through this I'm just like, wow, I'm like, it's just some stuff I'm working through, you know? About to show you before I throw out the wrapper, but it's 2 p.m. and I had another one of those tiny little Aero bars. It's my second tiny Aero bar this morning. But yeah, I'm gonna go do editing now. It's 3:30. My stomach is beginning to yell at me, so I'm gonna go get the pizza leftovers. Texture-wise, it's not bad, but you can definitely tell that it's like leftover and been reheated. It's not like as I don't know. This isn't like bothersome enough to me to like not eat, but on occasion, if the leftovers get really weird, then I would just throw it out, and then like, I don't know what I'd do. This video I'm making is actually really embarrassing now that I'm realizing it. Like fully exposing myself. I'm fully aware that energy drinks aren't good for you. They taste really good. I don't know what else to say about it. All of my friends back home are cringing. It's 4:40 and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't eat all of my pizza. I'm kind of just like eating as I'm just sitting here working, so I don't want to eat. I feel hunger, and it's more of like a shit, I have to stop what I'm doing and go like attend to this. Gross, but I feel good. I'm not hungry anymore, so that's should probably sustain me for the next, who knows, 12 fucking hours, I don't know. Okay, so it's 8:30 and I've been editing literally all day. I finished the pizza. Well, I don't eat the crust of the pizza, which is not any shock to anybody, but I just really don't like the texture. I'm getting hungry again, so I'm probably just gonna bag of chips or... Oh, actually, no, I have goldfish. Oh, the kind of life I lead. I didn't film a lot today and I was realizing like, damn, I should maybe be filming more, but then no, it's 1 a.m. right now. I'm about to go to bed and that's all I'm eating today. Really don't want to be living like this, but I feel like I just don't care enough. Motivation to change or do anything different. The fact that I haven't kneeled over and died yet is just kind of like, I don't know, I feel like I can keep doing it. For me, I would rather feel hungry than deal with the stress of a food's texture, taste. Good food is good food and it's very enjoyable to me, but unfortunately most food isn't good food, so I have to actually enjoy eating in order to eat it. When I was in high school, I'd sit in the cafeteria at lunch and people would be like, ugh, this is disgusting, as they're like shoveling, how can you sit there and eat something that you're saying you don't like, and my brain can't comprehend that.